facilities. When Zion is moving, what kind of facilities do you have for the local people in terms of products, in terms of loans, in terms of government loans, which money comes through this bank to the people? How is it? So that and what kind of securities? So that when we go out to speak for the bank, our people should understand us. So we really wanted us to hear about that. Definitely, already Bugisu set up even board. They are already opening an account, and tomorrow they are going to sign with the teams who are going to collect the monies. So we are already in big business with the centenary. Two, we are already talking with some investors who want to come and invest with us. We have about 3 projects, 4 projects. We have a museum, we have the stadium, the international stadium, we have a hotel, we have a cable car, and a radio. Inside has mentioned the radio. We've already negotiated for a radio. I don't know whether we should come and we talk of business and help us to buy this radio and we operate on it. I think Your Highness, if you give me permission, now that all the leadership of the bank are here, even the lawyer, we can come and we already have negotiated for a radio which is already working, but they want us to deposit some money. Then we own it and begin using it as repair. So we want to promise that there is a lot of business where there are some investors, Your Highness, in Colorado who want to come and invest with us. But they say they can't operate. They need partners, local partners. And if we fronted the centenary as a partner, to negotiate with them, I think this can help us to really cement our discussions and see how really for mutual growth. Sure. And benefiting our so as by right, the right honorable let's also pick a few of those products and we further engage ourselves on the issue of partnership. And then other issues.
Management of business. You know, when you were talking, I was shaking my head and nodding, and I was excited because just as you said, in 1998, Centenary Bank was opened in Mbale, and actually that's when agri-lending accepted Centenary Bank. Agriculture Centenary Bank, 1998. Why Mbale? Because we looked around, Mbale was like a food basket for this country. Even know what is happening right now in the West. This is just of recent that now we are very good farmers. That's happened just recently. And as a bank, strategically, we give a lot of, we allocate a lot of resources. The bank is very much interested in growing agriculture. And that's why we call it part of our mission critical portfolio. We are talking of agriculture because this bank exists to transform lives of citizens. And you know this country, most of our people are dependent on agriculture. And I think that's why we get that name. We are back for the people. Because we know most of our people survive because of agriculture. I'm happy that as an institution, you have realized that actually you're not doing well. Your people are farmers, but they are not producing as much as they could. I would borrow a leaf from the similar cultural institution in Uganda under Emwanyi Tolima. Emwanyi Tolima, sorry, thank you. I think the cultural institution is deliberate, working together with government, UCDA. Because there are things UCDA can do, but I just have to say, they may not reach every place. Yet the institution has representation in each and every village. So, as a bank, I must say we are happy and we shall be very willing to partner. Right now, we also work through partnerships. Because we can't do things alone. Yes, we provide financial services, but most of our farmers, they're either crippling with markets, they don't have markets, but to sell their goods. For us, we don't have as a company. They are crippling with extension services. We may not offer, much as we recruit people with a Greek background, but they may not be sufficient to offer the extension services. Someone has talked about the vet services. Yes, if you go to the government structure, the extension officers, the vet officers, eventually sub-county, but is it effective? It is not. But we know if we collaborate, bank, cultural institution, plus government, we can be effective and most probably efficient. Because all of us are looking at how do we help our people, how do we empower people to make sure that they produce more. There are several arguments that people say, I think the challenges with this country, much as we are not progressing in agriculture as expected, it could be that the production, that maybe we are not producing goods of good quality to meet the international standards. Other people say, I think our challenge is the market. We are producing, but maybe the market. When there's overproduction, the market collapses. Recently, there was a lot of maize. Maize was going for 500, 300, 200. I'm happy that this year, coffee, I think among all the commodities, prices have been stable. But there's a time when the price of coffee collapsed. And people here were cutting coffee trees. We are cutting coffee trees. So, Bugisu has a lot of potential, I must say. And even us at the bank, we actually already realized that this branch used to be our leading branch in agriculture in terms of portfolio. And that's not the case right now. And one of the challenges is that there is no proper data. And that is a national challenge, certainly for Bugisu. In agriculture, there is no proper data. I don't know when they last carried out a census for crops and animals. Because government doesn't have resources. That's why they will prioritize maybe human census after every 10 years. So there is no proper data. And as a bank, we also struggle. 1 to 5. At times we underfinance them. At times we neglect them. Because there is no proper data to base on. For school in Uganda, they tell you, yes, there are 200 schools in the park. You can get that information. You go to a school, you can get the enrollment, even from the BU. Very easy. But to farmers, even establishing the acreage. Bugisu here, you will get somebody with small portions of coffee scattered. So, our people to be able to establish the acreage. But these are 3 acres, these are 2 acres. It is hard. We may reach a time when we say, should we start counting trees? I think also we may not be able. Our people may not be able to do that. The time it takes. Yet we are very mindful of turnaround time to serve our customers to make sure that our farmers are better. This is here, Kawako, Jagland. At times they exploit our farmers. Because if you look at the price of the kilo of coffee on the international market, the farmer gets. The farmer is what will this money. So I just with teams in branches, our biggest issue is data. Our biggest issue, how do we collaborate? But the target is how do we support the farmers? When the farmer is producing more, with a better market, getting better prices, it does our donors. We shall see them progressing. They will get to benefit from other products. The farmer can get a loan to construct a house, a better structure, and get a school fees loan because it's producing money and women. The character. When you get this loan, yes, you don't need somebody to follow you out. Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you so much, Your Highness, on behalf of the Masaba people and your leaders that you sit here with. For me personally, it's an exciting moment because I want to believe how the team was coming from Kampala. This is not one of the things that we're expecting to have. But when we leave Kampala and come to the branches, we get so happy and excited to intermingle with the team and also relate and try to appreciate what is happening at the country where we don't sit. But for me, I start to speak about the partnerships that we do. Now, where I sit, I'm the legal person. Every other day, I draw documents for partnerships. When our teams in the villages or in the branches come and say, we want to discuss this, we want to partner with these people, we sit down as head office and do an evaluation of sorts. And if we realize that this is a good drive that we have, it's going to support us, it's going to mobilize business for us, we go ahead and partner. So as I speak, we have so many partnerships we're doing, and that we have encouraged for the sake of our people being able to access funds, to access money, even if they don't have big collateral. Like you say, we have a partnership, different partnership with the different entities, investors that support the farmers. So we get into partnership with them where they end up guaranteeing a percentage of the loan that the farmer is taking so that they're able to access money even if their security is not very good or it's a bit weak. So there's a lot of partnering we are doing and I sit at the helm of it, so don't worry about that. Now that I am physically here, I have personally taken interest. Yes, so thank you very much. In fact, I want to give a scenario. I have noticed that Mbale does not have so many titles. You have so much land. Now within a partnership, I also use the Buganda section. We have partnership, we are partnered with Buganda Land Board to support our people to process titles. So our customers come, they borrow from the bank, part of the money is used to support them to process titles so that they feel they legitimately and legally have a document to their property. So that we don't have to keep asking for where is your chibanja. They bring this chibanja today, another person brings the same chibanja, and you realize that there's a lot of chaos because of ownership of property. So let us work together to support our people. And then something else I wanted to speak about is about systems. Like Geoffrey said, our people out there do not know what exactly can support them to get services and support. And the biggest problem is systems.
When you're writing the posters, Centenary Bank should be on top. Because we know that is where everyone relates.
So you're going to be my premium.
You know that Centenary is already, the slogan is our bank. So our people already relate. Your people already relate with us. So with that partnering with Centenary Bank, we are just doing this. And our people feel at home. So this is the right bank to be associated with our Royal Highness. So we want to really, the most important thing is to really say thank you. We are here to say we are humbled that you are honored our request to be able to come here and speak to you. And we are saying, you've seen our building that we are building. Because Mbale is a special area. In the east, it is the real place to be. It is the headquarters, exactly. Now, the Mapera of Kampala has moved to be the Eastern Mapera, and we are here. So all that business is going to be supported, and that is the reason why we are building it, to support the business that we know is coming up. And thank you so much, because we work together. Anytime you have something, feel at home, feel at centenary. Thank you very much.
Seeking for premium sponsorship. Otherwise, I want to. You want to say something?
I want to say personally, I'm very excited that we are here this morning. It started as my dream. I had always wanted to meet Mpoka. And I had to find all ways of ensuring that I meet Mpoka. As it were, an opportunity opened itself. I happened to meet Stephen, whom I've known personally. Actually, the Prime Minister. I knew him, he's my papa. We happen to come from the same area, Utiru. We have been in my father, I've known him as the ambassador. Actually, for us, we know him as ambassador. Yeah. And even when I'm married, I want to announce that in this house I have my in-law. So I am very well protected. So I've always been looking forward to this opportunity. At first, I was very fearful to come and meet you. But when I was encouraged to come and greet you, I actually first met you in Weswa Hotel. I was very happy and humbled. When I made another request to come and meet you, again, the doors were open for me, and I was very grateful. Our discussion was very beautiful, and I'm glad that I yielded into this gathering today. I want to thank you for allowing the discussion. I also want to thank Centenary Bank. Lots of testimonies have come through. Everybody was talking of how Centenary Bank opened in 1998. I want to say that I was also one of those who witnessed the opening of Centenary Bank in Mbale. Why am I talking about this? The coming of Centenary Bank in Mbale motivated me so greatly. I was a student around town. But when I saw a bank coming through, what made even things better was that the first manager was very well known to me. So I had the opportunity to support in opening accounts for the new entrants as a student. So already I saw an opportunity. In my head, I said, I must work with Centenary. It motivated me to read very hard. And indeed, I was lucky enough, I want to mention this, that I met the best student in Mbale, in A-level. When I was in Makerere University, 24 hours, I was dreaming about Centenary. It is no wonder that when I finished school, I walked direct to Centenary Bank because I'd gotten an opportunity of interacting with the bosses when they were opening in Mbale. So I got an opportunity to walk to them and ask for the job. I was known as the notorious Annette, then that notorious girl. So here we are today. Centenary Bank is the bank of the people. It banks all people from all walks of life. I have had so many testimonies, and I want to thank you for all your promises that you'll be promoting us wherever you go. And I want to stand here and promise that whoever comes to us will have a product that suits them. I just want to mention a few of the banking products that we have. Your Highness, we have products right from birth. We have a product for a child who has just been born today, up to all the old. We have the Center Junior product. That is a special account for children from the age of months to 18 years. Just because we want to see that everybody is banked. Then from the age of 18, we have the Center Evolution account for the youth between 18 years to 30 years. Then, being cognizant of the environment, of the operating environment in Uganda, we also have a very special account for the women. That is the Superwoman account. Superwoman account. That account is to enable a lady or women in the business to access credit. To do the saving and also access credit without collateral. Because we are cognizant of the fact that, as per our cultural stance, very few, if any, women own land in Uganda. Few women, maybe only the few exposed. But we want even the common woman down there selling greens to access the bank and access credit with or without collateral. So the bank came up with that special product for that. Your Highness, I want to stand before you and say even government entrusted us with siege. Payment of the elderly because of what we have as centenary bank. So we deal with the common person at all levels. We had the highest number of SACCOs within the region, and we are glad that that happened. We want to thank you and the people who entrust us and continue to entrust us with their funds and their banking activities. In terms of digitalization, I want to bring to your attention that the bank has gone highly digitalized. I heard you talk about taking the bank to even Kiede and all those other rural areas. I want to stand here and assure you that we're already there, through partnering with a common person. The bank came up with agent banking, using the locals who run bank business. As I stand here, Mbale branch alone, we are operating in the 8 districts. We have over 150 agents who are working with Centenary Bank. Through those agents, you can able access Centenary Bank services. So we are already there. But every other day we are upgrading. We are turning some of those agents into smaller banks. Very soon we are starting with one at IU, one of our agents. But we shall go on like that, expanding until we reach all the people at the grassroots. We also came up with centenary mobile. But I want to tell you that right now, people walk with the bank in their pockets. If you want to pull your money, have your money with you, you reach the bank and just pull it to you yourself. You can pay your bill, you can send your relative money, you can do whatever you want. You can purchase goods using that service without necessarily having the physical cash with you. That service is very convenient. Right now, no one can ask you for money if you send him mobile and you say you don't have the money. You just pull and push. When the bank had just started, without filling in a loan application form and approaching the loan office of the bank, you could not access the loan. At present, a customer is their own loan officer. They can access a loan through Send Mobile without filling any document, without going to the bank, at their workplaces or their homes through Send Mobile. Papa, we have the Send Mobile loan that someone can access on phone without moving anywhere. This is all to make it very flexible. Take banking up to there last. Presently, we came up with WhatsApp banking. Almost everybody who has a smartphone is on WhatsApp. So we are moving with the moving forward. We say, while you're on WhatsApp, you can still send money, bank your money in the bank, pay your bills, do everything that you want. Buy airtime. Communication is key. So whenever you run out of airtime, you just purchase and continue communicating. So our master will run with through school. So Papa, through your talk, when you happen to meet the heads of schools, encourage them to open accounts with the centenary bank, because payment of school fees is very easy. No more lines, no more delays. You can pay from home and take your child straight to school. I want to say we are very happy with centenary bank. But we do loans and we look at the commercial customer. I am not sure whether there is another institution that gives a loan as low as 100,000 shillings. But centenary bank we do. Because we want to bring up our people. They're the ones who brought us here, so we can't leave them behind. We are the leading microfinance bank. We have what we call school fees loans. We don't want our parents to struggle when children are going back to school. Just approach us, we shall give you a solution, and you will service after the child has already reported to school. We have the salary loans. I know in this region, most of our people are salary earners. We have salary loans with the very exciting interest rates. I just want to interest you that whenever you meet someone, it is very hard to save salary. And I remember Papa, you confessed to me personally that it is hard to save salary and do something substantial for yourself. Centenary Bank has solutions in form of salary loans where they can extend to you a loan up to a period of 84 months to do something tangible as you pay the bank back. We've partnered also with different companies. If I were to talk about centenary bank products today, I would talk almost. So you allow me in there on the products. In terms of corporate social responsibility, I want to confess that centenary bank is very good at corporate social responsibility. Papa, I'm part of the corporate social responsibility. The fact that I'm here in Mbale, serving in Mbale. With the Ya'Masaba, Masaba, we have always worked together. I want to mention that Centenary Bank was one of the biggest sponsors of the inauguration of Mbale 2020. I also want to mention that we partnered with the Inzu Ya'Masaba during the enthronement. I also want to mention that we again stood together when we lost our Mpuka emeritus recently. And I want to pledge that we shall continue working with Inzu Ya'Masaba in many other activities. At this particular moment, allow me to say, thank you so much, for allowing us take a bit of your time. And before you sit, I want to make a request, as promised. Whoever is sitting here, please be our ambassador. Centenary is our bank. That big building, the big building you're seeing up there, is to house people. So we cannot be there without customers. Already, by the mere fact that they thought about us, it's clear testimony that we have already done well. But we can do better. So I want to request that whenever you are interacting with anybody, please mention centenary. Let us fill up that building. You never know. The bank may decide even to bring another bigger thing, bigger than what we are seeing there. These are 6 stories. Suppose we do the 12 like Mbale. I think it would have brought development in our area. But I want to pray that in a few years to come, we meet on the 12th floor. Thank you so much. I don't want to take any more of your time. Thank you.
Thank you.
The neighbors that already knew what the Boers in South Africa. If you are African living next to him, disseminating information to the person. If you have another package, need you more. I also send you some experts from this institution. As my Prime Minister put it, there are agencies who are very serious. There's one called GROW Foundation, greening, restoration something of the environment. They are going to give us some good money to ensure that we plant almost 250 million trees. You know, Mount Elgon is a very fragile area, and unless we check it now, our children are going to curse us if we are dead, because we have destroyed the environment out there. So all these partners, when they see us also in serious partnership with a serious institution of your level, they don't hesitate to deal with us. Those are the areas I feel as we end this conversation. One of the areas you have mentioned, even for processing land titles, I have already talked to the Prime Minister's office. Even if you don't give us these official titles, let them give us customary titles. And that's one of the arguments I was with them, that why do you want to settle my people? If Jeffrey has 5 plots as you mentioned, why do you give him money, the same money with me who has only one plot? So we are going to have customary titles, which are more or less like the official titles. And when you are compensating me, you compensate me adequately based on what I have, so that I can now relocate myself with ease. But if you just say, he is telling me, you go out, I will get the money, eat it, and come back to my head. Because I've never surrendered it to you. What shows that I've surrendered that land to you? So it is going to be a vicious cycle, not sorting out problems. So then the last thing I wanted you to help me. He talked about something which I'm a scientist by profession. I'm a man who likes collecting data because that's where I get money. Is it possible for a bank, partner with the cultural institution, to help you pick data than using the government data? Even if it is rudimentary, but can be giving you direction on how to operate. We use our grassroots people to collect data. I've used it myself, but it's very effective. Because in a short period of time, I have known that in such a clan, there are 100 people with so many trees of coffee, with so many domestic animals. How many dogs do you have? Then this business waiting. So I want to impress you. We write a proposal to you, we partner with you, we collect this data, and you'll be the only bank in the whole country that we have done that. So again to Madam, that is food for thought. So that we remain relevant as institutions. In your time, I arrived 30 minutes late, but it was not my making. I'm sorry for that. I want my Prime Minister maybe to give me a vote of thanks and give me to go and do other things.
Special words and what His Highness are using. But this time is valuable for both the bank and the institution. We have discovered areas which we call them simple, but they can be useful for both the Ya'Masaba and but to assure you, like Luka said, that beginning today and now, we have discovered areas we are going to partner quickly. And as I told you, there are a few friends who are willing to partner with Ya'Masaba, but they will not understand the language. Now that we have the brains here, we really want to assure you that the Ya'Masaba team is going to work with you people, and we see how we can attract this foreign money to our population. Now the team, our His Highness, we want to thank you. Feel free to come again. Centenary is our bank.